Hello, it's Mariah, your life coach who focuses on mind, body, spirit counseling. In today's video, we are going through the practice of forgiveness. Forgiveness is an emotionally healing and clearing process that allows you to release emotional baggage that you may be carrying from past events. And this emotional baggage puts a weight on the mental, emotional body, the spirit, in turn, your physical body. And so when we develop this skill, this practice of forgiveness, we live a more clear, bright, lighter existence. Now, the emotional body exists and is regulated within the subconscious body. And the subconscious body does not recognize the past or the future. Past and future do not exist. And so when we recall an event from the past, or we project a thought into the future, these will trigger emotions within our body. And again, the subconscious body does not recognize past or present. It just is experiencing the emotion as if it's happening in the present moment. Now, if there's an event from the past that you're unable to heal and release, when you recall that event and everyone involved, it will trigger these emotions in the body, and you will be reliving that experience over and over again until you clear it. And the practice of forgiveness does just that. The emotional body exists on a frequency scale. There are certain emotions like anger, resentment, jealousy, envy, betrayal. These feelings exist on the lower vibration. And so when there's a lower vibration, it is contracting, it's heavy, it's dense. And so when we are experiencing more of these emotions, or if there's a certain event that brings us back to this experience, this emotion, it can take us out of the moment and bring us into those heavy feelings of, that we can clear and heal through the process of forgiveness. And there's also emotions that exist on the higher frequencies. So acceptance, gratitude, joy, love, peace, these are all higher frequency emotions. And we're all energetic beings that are experiencing, each one of us are living on a frequency. And so when we can learn to heal and clear the emotions that bring us down, or the events that bring us down into a lower emotional frequency, we can begin to climb that ladder and live more in this expansive, joyful, peaceful, grateful space. And the law, like attracts like. The more you're living in this frequency, the more your vibrational, your default frequency, dominant frequency is in the acceptance, love, appreciation, gratitude up there, you're going to attract more of that into your life. If you think about the energy that an emotion brings, if you think about the emotion, the energy behind every thought, every word, every action, if you're able to bring yourself more into that place of acceptance, gratitude, peace, think of the ripple effect you have from there. People want to be around you. People are uplifted by you. They can feel on a subtle or more apparent level, they can feel this expansion by being in your presence. And so as you uplift yourself and can hold it, you uplift others. And on the same token, if you are living more in a dominant space of fear, anxiety, anger, resentment, the lower emotions, people feel that too. And either they're not going to be able to reach you, or you're not going to be able to reach them, because how the frequencies work is when two frequencies are in the same room, the higher frequency has more power. The lower frequency either has to rise up to meet this higher frequency or it ceases to exist. So if you think about that in your relations, if you are more dominantly holding this lower vibrational frequency through your emotional body, it's harder to connect. And like attracts like, so maybe you may attract more of that into your life. And you get to decide what ripple effect you have in the world, to yourself, to your family, to your friends, to your networks, your community. You get to choose. And the practice of forgiveness helps you climb that emotional ladder. Now that we know why we practice forgiveness, let's get into the how. We're going to go through the Hawaiian practice of forgiveness called Ho'oponopono, and it literally translates to reconciliation. You're reconciling the past. I'm going to guide you through the Hawaiian practice of forgiveness called Ho'oponopono, and it literally translates to correction. What's going on here? I will guide you through the Hawaiian practice of forgiveness called Ho'oponopono, and it literally translates to correction. You're reconciling the past. You're course correcting the past so that you will no longer be living in this default trajectory of the lower emotions, the lower frequency emotions of betrayal, hurt, anger, all those things. This practice again helps you climb that ladder to acceptance. And then from there, gratitude, joy, peace. You reach that state of unconditional love. And just like anything, it's building a muscle. You might not feel it the first time. It might be really hard the first time. And it's not a once and it's done. This is something you do over and over and over again. And I will say, before you go into forgiveness, you must be able to come to a place of acceptance, of surrender. The cause of all suffering is resistance, resisting what is, not accepting, not allowing what is. And when we can get to a place of acceptance, a place of surrendering, of allowing everyone to be right where they're at, and allowing everyone to have been right where they're at, then we can truly open up the floor, open up the space for this healing, clearing, and releasing. So if there's one tool for you to develop, it's acceptance. It's allowing. It's surrendering to what is. And then choosing not to carry the feelings of hurt, pain, anger, resentment forward. And so it is a courageous move. And you can do it. And what you'll do is get a piece of paper with a pen, pencil, and I'm going to prompt you through 4 prompts. All right, So the first prompt on the top of your forgiveness page, well, first of all, you're going to recall the event. You're going to recall the person who you are bringing the forgiveness work with, who you're applying the forgiveness work to. So just imagine, we're not having a conversation with the person at this point. We are just imagining that this person is here. We're recalling the event, again, from a place of acceptance, of allowing things to be right where they're at, not trying to change things, not needing to be right, not needing to fix anything, just allowing. You open up the floor. And you're going to write, I forgive you for. So everything that this person has done that has created feelings of hurt, anger, resentment, jealousy, envy, betrayal, all the things. And we're not going into blame. We're being very honest with our emotions, with how we are feeling about a situation. It's not putting anyone in the right or wrong position. We're simply expressing our feelings on paper. Stream of consciousness, just bullet form, writing everything that you're feeling hurt from. Go ahead and pause the video. All right, the next prompt is, I'm sorry that. So we are putting everything out, writing everything out in bullet points for things that we can take ownership for, things that we have done. We're cleaning up our side of the street. I'm sorry that. Anything where there may be feelings of regret, any feelings of guilt, any feelings of shame. And I want to remind you that all these feelings are neutral. We create stories in our mind that make them good or bad, right or wrong. Like we want to avoid them or lean into them. And so again, from this place of neutrality, from this place of unconditional love, no one is right or wrong. But all these feelings that may surface for your side, what you may want to apologize for. And there are certain instances where the wounds are much deeper than others, and there may be nothing that you did to receive what you received from the other person. And if that's the case, you can write, I'm sorry that you were in this state to have done the thing that you did. Or I'm sorry that you couldn't be more conscientious or have more awareness of what the effects would be from your actions. And of course, if you need to speak with someone to heal deeper trauma, you have counselors, you have therapists. This is a process you can do on your own to heal what you can heal and initiate what you may want more support healing with. So go ahead, write out everything you're sorry for, everything you can take ownership, responsibility for. Pause the video to do that and come back when you're ready for the next prompt. All right, now that you've wrote out everything you're forgiving the person for, everything you're sorry for, you will write out thank you for. So again, journal or bullet point, stream of consciousness, everything you're thankful for, everything this person has brought into your life, every lesson you can learn from this person or a specific event, everything that this experience you can take as nutrients in some way. Again, lessons learned, qualities built within you, resilience, strength, courage, anything positive you can take from this experience. This is a very empowering practice here. So pause the video, and when you're done, we'll continue on. All right, the next step is to write, I love you. And so this is on a soul-to-soul level. You are acknowledging that the soul, the innocence of that person behind all their fears. You are wrapping the whole situation in unconditional love. I love you. You're releasing it. You're clearing yourself. You're letting it go. You're no longer holding on to the anger, the hurt, the judgment, because it's heavy and it weighs you down and it's hurtful. So this is the final step to releasing. And then once you write down, I love you, you can say, please forgive me. I release you. I love you. So this is just a final step of the process where you're like, please forgive me. I release you. I love you. And if you feel like there is nothing that you can be forgiven for, if you truly did nothing wrong in this situation, if you did nothing to cause pain to the other person in this situation, either intentionally or not intentionally, then you can write, thank you, I love you, I release you. Again, thank you for the lessons learned. I love you, sending love to the situation. Love acceptance is a love platform. You need acceptance before you can transmute the event into love. And I release you. We're releasing the event. We're releasing the past from our system. And that's the process. I have another gift for you. It's a forgiveness meditation that you pair with this journaling practice. So we go through the mental, recalling the past, bringing up all the things that we can mentally do to heal and clear. And then the meditation helps you to, on a more energetic level, experience that embodiment of letting go, of releasing. So it's more of the energetic releasing. I highly, highly encourage after every journaling session to follow up with the meditation, because that, again, on an energetic level, lets you release the whole thing. It's a whole experience. I hope this video helps you in your forgiveness process. Again, the forgiveness process is for you. It allows you to liberate yourself from painful past experiences. It allows you to live lighter in your emotional and physical body. Thank you so much for being here. You can do this.